You didn't miss anything. It only was like a couple of hands, and nothing really big happened. Still sitting at 21.88. So we're ahead a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet, honestly. It's just it's just becoming a very annoying little glitch, and I don't know if there's anything I can do to fix it. I might just have to have Cox Cable come out again. But it seems like everybody's getting knocked off, so who fucking knows? They could be working on shit. They could be doing whatever. Should probably call them. Oh, that ace sucks. Should have raised the flop. Just call it. Check. Bet. Small bet. Oh, I thought that 4 was going to come off and we were going to flop the wheel again. And he bets so... He raised so... Look at that deuce. Nice part is he pays off with every ace. I just don't think he's got one, though. Yeah. To be fair, that was going to be my bet anyway. Hey. Deuces again. So if the card shuffler's broken, the deuce of hearts should come out on the flop, right? I know guys that think that way. They were like, well, the deuce of diamonds, clubs, and hearts were out last hand. I got the diamond and the club, so the heart should be hitting the flop. I said that on stream once, and it happened, and somebody was like, what the fuck? It's rigged! That was years ago. It is true with automatic shufflers that does happen, but you have to keep track of which deck is in play. And I did have it happen in tournaments where I recognized that while I was a dealer. And I told my floor man about it, and he was like, what do you mean? And we put 2 set decks in the flop, and within, I think it was like about 5 shuffles, we kind of noticed a pattern coming off. And he called Cardmaster and had them come out. Really, dude? The question is, do I get it all? I mean, if this guy has quad 7s, it's whatever. I don't know why you would ever call on that flop. The question is, do I get it all if we bink? And I don't think we do. Plus, he can absolutely just have my outs. He can have queens. You know what I'm saying? So then I only have 6 outs. Yeah, he called Shuffle Master. That's the name of the company. To come out and look at it, and he explained it to him. And supposedly they reset it, which would solve the problem. But as the guy was leaving... he was like, yeah, he said they reset it, and sometimes they fall into shuffle patterns and this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, so did he do that for all of them? And there was like 50 shufflers in the room. And he was like, shit. And he called the guy back, and he was like, just, come on, man, how do we reset these? And he taught us how to do it. So we came up with kind of a thing for when to reset them. And it's just a little button on the inside, but you have to pull the shuffler out. See, I was going to do this. I think calling is better than 3-betting, although with King Queen. I mean, I don't know if you go for a bluff with Ace King or Ace Queen here. Wow, that's a huge bet. Yeah, there it is. He should have a lot of pairs. I mean, look at what he left behind. That was a bluff. This guy raises or limps every hand. Royal draw. How do you not get it in? It's hilarious. I know he's got two pair. And the funny part is, if I had hit my hand on the river, if I had hit a 10 or a heart and just jammed, he's paying it off. He's getting no value on every river because he's too afraid to bet, and then he's paying off when the player beats him. I could be beat here for sure. Wow, really? I want to see it. He could definitely have ace-9, but I want to see it. Nice try, Superfly. That's the only thing that makes sense that he beats me with is ace-9. What do you think I have? Like, that's the thing. He's just trying to make me lose my logic. Go for it. How many of these times are you going to do this? You could have bet at any point on the on that board. At any point, I would have folded. Even if you bet the flop, check turn, and then bet river because of the hearts, I might have folded. But I'm not going to call on the flop. But like what you're doing makes absolutely zero sense, bro. He's getting pissed. We're going to get involved because he's pissed. God damn it. Come on. Other than simple interference, I really can't think of the reason why that shit's happening. It's very, very frustrating, though. I'm going to go ahead and check. Sometimes Tuckerton is checking the made flush. Other times it's just the ace of clubs. I am going to call, because a lot of times we're good here. If he has the ace of clubs, it's kind of hard to bluff. He rivered an 8. You fucking lucky shit. Ugh. Just bet the flop, bro. I'm calling one here. I don't know why. That was annoying. Three bet the ace-5 suited. Donk lead. Okay. A lot of outs. Okay. Wow. Just gonna call this one. I'm gonna fold that. I think I'm beat. Look at this queen. I'm gonna bet half pot. This is one of those ones where if we bet here and then check turn, we get it all. Might even get it all here. Somebody could definitely have jacks or nines. If he has me beat, it's whatever. Pair the fucking board. God damn it. Calls a bet and a 3-bet with 10-9. Man, I really thought I was going to lose that one. Jesus. He had a king and 8, a club. Like, I was so pissed I didn't even realize, like, you know, that I won the fucking hand. That's just fucking... And this guy's such a rock, too. It's like... I really thought I was screwed there. Man, I didn't even recognize that the 10 didn't help him. He was drawing dead to a chop on the turn. I didn't even realize it. Because I was so pissed when he rolled it over. I thought he already had me. But he could have made a flush or a chop. Or, yeah... So he had 9 clean outs. Yeah, he had 9 clean outs on the turn. Jesus. That player's a rock, too. I don't know. Maybe he's losing his mind. Maybe he goes... But a lot of guys who are super tight go crazy with draws. So I don't know. Oh, well. I'll take the money. For a second there, my brain said that he had a straight. I don't know what the fuck that was. I was so pissed. I was so shocked that we got it in. He raised so small. And then he just snap called. And I know he's got the open-ended straight flush draw, but damn. I really thought I lost that one. That's so funny. Raise under the gun, get 3-bet. I'm just going to call. Check. Pop bet. If he has aces, it's just too bad, but he's also going to go crazy with jacks and queens. And ace-queen, I guess. Nice play, sicko. Aren't you fun to play against? Thanks for the money, honey. Was that your first hand on the table? Almost. Just decide to lose your fucking mind? I could support it. Jack's nice. Bet the turn. That blows my fucking mind. I'm afraid to bring up the browser because that seems to be where I'm having a problem. Ooh, there's more 10 and L's. Queens. It's fine. I don't care that much. Under the gun, no thank you. We'll lock up the win. There are other 50 Ls I can get on. I'm supposed to look like I'm full of crap because I'm trying to push him off a king. But I like the way I walked it down the line. Player calls, 8-9 is for sure in the range, but we have to keep betting for value when he has just a jack. And he can have flush draws. I guess we just call. Ace King, what the fuck are you doing? What did you think I had? Do I look like a man beaten by kings?
Pay that man his money.
Thank you very much. I mean, and I know he's got kings. That's the funny part. I was sitting there thinking it's got to be queens or kings. But then when he snap called it on the flop, it's like, okay, he's just trying to let me blow up. It is not a bad play, but just the fact that he didn't even consider that he was beaten is kind of bad. Like, I 4-bet him pre-flop. I have 80% of a straight. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Oh, the fucking jack on the river. Are you kidding me? And you're betting into me. Okay. Dingle. Just jam the turn. I could have had a set. The jack might have killed his action. Okay. King's nice. Take a free one. Yeah. Seemed weird, didn't it? He was going to go for that big check raise on the river. Nice try. Congrats, you got 12 blinds out of me. Should have been a whole lot more. What you bet the flop? You're bearing this moniker of Stu Unger. Got to learn to disassociate yourself from the money. Always feel like you're chasing wins to trying to avoid losses. Yeah, man. Amarillo Slim said it best. The thing that separates poker players from the rest of the world, or that separates a good poker player from the rest of the world of poker players, is their ability to have a complete disrespect for money. It's not so much disassociating. You have to really give no fucks. And I mean, I like, and it's that thing of like, yes, I make sure I get my bills paid. You know what I'm saying? There's a 10 and L 6 max. I might as well, right? Oh, I just missed the seat. I'm going to kill this one. I'm going to lock it up. There's no more 20 and L 6 max, but there are more 10 and Ls, and I'm going to take them. I would take another 50 too, but oh, there's one that's starting. Maybe I can get on that. Give me 1 second. I'll finish the thought. Wow, that's a good table. Oh, God, yes. Oh, that's a good table. It's just starting, but it's a really good table. Yeah, so, like, I mean, I try to embody that in my life, too, like, when, you know, and I'm not irresponsible, but when, like, Courtney wants to go out to dinner or whatever like that, blah, 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 there's been a lot of times, even through this Bankroll challenge, where she'll be like, ooh, there's Stump, where she'll be like, she mentions she wants to go to dinner, and we'll just go, and she'll be like, can we afford this? And I said, well, the concession is I have to play for an extra few hours, and then I see how much the bill is, and I know what my expected value is per hour, right? If I can play certain games. And then I'm like, okay. And then I remember this happened the other night I saw the bill and I was like, okay, I got to play like 90 minutes. And I was like, I'll just make it 2 hours because I'm going to tip him well. And I tipped him well, and I played for the... and it's not even if I win, right? I don't have to win in that 2 hours, but my expected value for every hour that I play has a certain amount of monetary value to it, right? So even if I don't win, playing makes me money because my average over time is that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So it was 90 minutes. We ended up letting it. Letting it be 2 hours. I actually won more than the dinner. I actually won like twice as much, and so it's an interesting. I felt it, but I can't really bet the turn or the river. It kind of sucks. I'm surprised he limped. I should have raised it pre-flop, but there was like 4 limpers, so fuck it. But so I ended up winning more. It was the high-end variance where I ended up winning more than the dinner in that time in 2 hours. I ended up winning like twice as much. And I told her about it, and so I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I have to have the attitude of, if we want something that's reasonable, I'll just win more money. So you have to have no respect for the fact that people go to jobs and people, like, this is how I look at it. Like, people go to jobs, people have good lives, people have this, that, and the other. That's fine. They have houses, they have, all this kind of stuff. I don't have that shit. I don't have the ability to maintain employment. I don't have the ability to deal with the world in those terms, so I deal with it on my terms. So in order to do that, I have to give zero shits about the actual dollars that I'm winning and losing. I'm not going to say that losing a lot in a session doesn't bother me, if I get unlucky, more so if I played badly. But, getting unlucky, sucks. We got all the money on that turn with the kings, and if, or with the aces, and if a king had come on the river, I would have lost. That would have sucked. And yeah, that can tilt me too, just the actual number losing amount. But you have to really work on not giving a fuck. The way you do that is you set up rules when you find your tolerance, right? So like, if your tolerance is 3 buy-ins, right? If you lose 3 buy-ins, you start tilting, playing a little loose, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Then maybe you should have a stop loss of, under 3 buy-ins, right? When you get to like 2 3/4, maybe you should just step away, Can I get on this table? I don't think I can. No, I gotta wait 20 minutes. But for me, it's, and it gets higher over time because you realize that, each session is swinging. You know what I'm saying? Wow, 5-7 is not the hand there. That's funny. That's rough to do. But anyway, you'll get better over time. But here's the thing: if it's 1 buy-in that bothers you, right, or if it's 2, if it's a point where you get tense, right? If you're down 2 buy-ins and you start getting tense, just stop. Stop. Walk away. Take a break. Take a nap. Have a snack. What I like to do is study the spots that maybe I could have played better. And that includes the wins also. It's not just the losses, because you can play the wins better too. You know what I mean? You can play the wins better and make more money. So you can analyze those too. Don't forget that. But I like to look over the hands and all like that. And then I'll take a break, have a sandwich. I'm gonna save this other 10NL because we got 7 tables. I think 7 tables is comfortable for me right now. So there's one more 10NL we can rotate through. But you know what I'm saying? So like, but after I feel refreshed, if I come back to sit down and play again in that same day, and I'm thinking about the money that I'm down, I'm like, or I have the thought of I got to win that back. Nope, I'll just get up and walk away. Courtney's seen me do it where I sit down at the table, or I sit down at my desk, and I'm like firing up tables, and then all of a sudden I'll just shut everything off. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm not ready yet," and I'll go for a walk, or I'll 22:34 we're at. You have to really look at chips as a tool, you know what I'm saying? It's a tool to play the game that you want to play. This is close. Yeah, I was going to say, I like it better of Shark C-bets than Tuckerton. Because he's more likely to have hit something here. If you just call here with a set, you get it all on the turn. I'm going to check so this guy jams. I mean, if he's got ace-queen, it's whatever. This guy just loves drawing dead. I mean, he keeps opening the cutoff, and I keep 3-betting, but I had kings and now jacks. Okay. This should always get me a free card. I mean, is he losing his fucking mind here? I don't think he 4-bets me with ace-king and then leads this. This is close. If I had queens, I think I would continue here. I should have just called him. I think he's getting tired of me 3-betting. I mean, he could have just straight up had aces. Right? He might have tightened up because I'm 3-betting him more, but I've had hands. But I don't know him to just go ape shit. Because there was no draw there. You kind of either have aces or ace-king, and that's it. And he can definitely have aces or queens and be like, well, if this guy's got ace-king, it's just too bad. So maybe I should be playing the trap on him. Only 3-betting the absolute premiums. Kings plus. Ace-king suited. It's kind of hard to tell there, and it's hard to give that one up, but we're going to be getting it in on the turn if I call there. Because if I make that decision and he just jams the turn, that's it. This jack high wins a lot. I mean, with no bet, it wins a lot. And this is the reason why I'm on this table, so I'm not trying to make this guy feel stupid by calling him with jack high. Like, I might not have called him if I'd made the 9. Because I'm trying to get him to pay off and do dumb shit. So if he gets involved here, I'm going to call. If not, I'm just going to fold. just not worth it without him in the pot. Nice. I'm going to bet because his checking is more draws than anything. Yeah. I don't think he's just overcards there. I think he's got something kind of funky. So we might be able to get value. So this guy's another whale. As long as Sabaringer, I can never pronounce his name right. As long as C-bar, or S-bar. Ugh. I was going to say as long as he doesn't 3-bet. My last session, I was going to try 25 and ended up being down 3 buy-ins and decided, hang on a sec here, and decided not to because I didn't want to lose anymore. Okay, so you found your threshold. I ended up winning half of it back, but I had it in my head that I needed to win the money back before trying 25 NL. I'll tell you, man, your roll can hang with it. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to go up and down. I mean, you guys see it. It happens to me almost every day. At some point, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody starts out from the top. This is kind of rough. I think I have to call, though. Because it's just dumb shit. I mean, like, look at this shit. Like, he got that 4th heart. He should really just take the showdown. He's turning that hand into a bluff, even if he doesn't know it. But I think that's a player who doesn't understand that concept. Like, he wasn't trying to bluff me. He thought he'd sucked out. Like... And there's so many ways I can have a better heart. And I'm not folding any of them higher than the jack. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Are there other 10 and Ls? No, I'm on all of them. There's one more 50. 6 max? No, I got to wait. Player calls. We are going to bet again. Just more draws than hands, and we're going to check the river. Sometimes he has 2 pair here, or 8-6, but other times we want to encourage him to bluff. Sometimes he has like ace-jack, and I missed pure value, but ace-10. Ace-10's kind of close. I think he would have called it, just because of the lower level of play, but I think it's fine. It's tough, too, because when we check to him on the river, and then he decides not to bet, he obviously didn't feel supremely confident, right? So, I mean, if I had known he wasn't going to reload his stack, I absolutely would have bet again, because people who don't reload, you're able to kind of cripple them, and they kind of put the money on the table, and they're like, okay, I'm okay with losing this, and then they lose that, and they make the decision if they're going to reload. Like, I'm constantly topping up because I'm like, I know where my tolerance levels are. My biggest losses was boat over boat, ace-king versus jack-jack pre-flop, all in, which are hands that I play the same way 9 out of 10. Okay, so here's the thing. So you're talking about coolers, you know what I'm saying? Boat over boat, and then you took a race. Now, I will say, you don't always have to take a race. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's ace-king, like, if that races, there are times when I'll fold ace king knowing that I'm up against like a pair, right? Just because I've got too much on the table. It happened at 50-0, I think 2 days ago, where I had tripled up and I was a couple hands away from getting off the table with like $160, and I raised. I opened the raising and a guy 3-bet and a guy behind 4-bet, and I sat there looking at it and I'm like, you know, with the removal in the position and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm only ever worst up against queens. And I thought about 5-bet jamming, but I was just like, you know what? I don't want to take that risk because these people don't know how to fold jacks. So I folded. I ended up getting to see the hand, and it was one guy who had ace queen and the other guy had pocket queens, and, you know, the queens held or whatever. Not that that matters, but I elected to not take the race because losing that pot would have been too much money. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I have the double and ditch rule. It just so happened that I tripled up on the table because I ended up flopping a set versus two players who had top pair. Look at this. And they decided to go to war, and I was just in the middle like, call. It was literally like bet, call, raise. Bet, I call, and the other guy would raise. Bet, I would call, the other guy would raise. And we got all the money in on the turn. See, like, this is one I'm just ISOing, and I don't mind. Because from the cutoff, it's like, it would be a hell of a coincidence if I ran into aces or kings. Guy snap calls. That king is rough. Oh, yeah, 10 jack. I'm going to check back, hope there's no club. That sucks. The club's what I'm worried about, not the 9. Wow. He limp called ace king out of first. Wow. The guy beat me with 9-8. Yeah. Yeah, he beat me with 9-8 suited. Look at that. For $1.50. Or whatever it was. $1.80. No, it was like $1.50. Jack on the river's nice. Yeah, I think you have to play higher, man. Yeah, I rarely do this, but I'm going to give you just a general rule of thumb. I know where your bankroll's at. Oh, that's close. I know where your bankroll's at. So I think you should be playing 25 NL for half your tables. I really do. If you're playing regular, you know, tables, not Zoom, if you're playing 4 of them, play 2 of them at 25 NL. And I would say give yourself $100 leeway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lose $100, then you can stop. But until then, give yourself the best chance to win. And I wouldn't even look at it till you think you're down a little bit. Like, I wouldn't even keep the balance on the screen. Like, you guys will see me glance over, and I'm glancing at the balance. But only because I want to tell you if it goes up significantly. So, I 3-bet this guy, and he called, and, you know, he can definitely have all sets here. Queens, 10s, 7s are possible. You can have aces sometimes. I think betting half pot is reasonable. The longer he takes, the worse I feel about it. But he just goes away. I'm kind of half expecting him to continue and not raise with queens. Look at this. I ran out the nut. Yeah, nobody's going to pay me anyway. I'm supposed to get off this table, but I'm kind of really liking it. Okay, there's another 9 or 10 and L coming up, so I am going to get off this one. Here's the thing, though. The boat over boat, did you flop a set, turn the boat, and the other guy had, like, was it that thing where, like, you had pocket 10s and the flop? And you got it in when he had the 4 on the turn or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it one of those? Because that's a little different story than, like, 2 pairs sucks out a boat on your set. You know what I mean? It is still a bad beat, though. I'm just going to check down. I want to give this guy a chance to do something dumb. Yeah, I'm going to sit out. Ooh, that's a nice flop. It's a nice turn. Five, four. Yeah, this is going to say there's got to be an ace behind if he doesn't have one. Oh, I got to still wait another minute for that one. Look at this, I pick up the spade draw. Hey, I rivered it. What do you got? What do you got? You love to trap. Schmuck. Probably didn't even have an ace. So we should be miles ahead here, but we don't have to bet crazy. We also don't have to fold to his bet. All right, you win. You can have it. He's going to have at minimum a set there. So there's another 50-0 that I'm looking at that I can get back on in a second. Just going to check this back quickly. You know, he's going to check all flush draws, but we're going to try to score some value. I think the ace is kind of really scary, so I think we have to check the flop. Sucks that the heart killed my action. Hey, we get to try again. Yeah, plus I don't think I want a fourth 50-L, so you know what? I'm going to save that table. I think 350s is fine for right now. It's all the same players, so it's not like a big deal, but, you know, whatever. Go ahead and bet. God damn it. Tell me I got fucking timed out. I got money on the fucking table, man. Come on. So frustrating. Come on, bro. There it goes. Sucks because now I have to check. I mean, it practically costs me the pot when this happens. Yeah, it practically cost me the fucking pot. Hey, Chloroform. Thank you for the resub, my man. Much appreciated, brother. We're having a good time. Chilling out. Just moves up stakes about 4,500 hands ago. I'm on an 11 buy-in upswing. Real confidence booster. Hope you're doing well. Nice, man. Well done. Congrats. I'm doing real well. Everything seems to be going according to... Everything is progressing as I have foreseen. Oh. Nice work, my man. God damn, I'm getting timed out all over the place. So fucking frustrating. And it's just, there's nothing I can do. I pay like $300 a month for my fucking internet, man, because I have to. And I'm sitting here and they can't keep the fucking connection going. Just gonna check. King's nice. We can bet that. It's just more believable. If we bet the flop, we can easily get a fold out of somebody with just garbage. And this player is defending garbage. But at the same time, when the king comes off on the turn, it's just so much a better rep. God damn it. This table might be glitched. I might be fucked on this one. Eight ball. One time. That's a rough one, though. Definitely up against 10 jack or other sets. If this player raises, I'm getting it in. Ace on the turn. Not bad. Diamond sucks. We're going to call. I'm either amazingly good and he's not going to bet, or I'm going to get, yeah, or I'm going to get blasted. Fuck did you have? A 9? 9-10? Ace 7. Wow. God, I can't get a fucking 7 on the river. Yeah, I'm set out of this one. I can't fucking... This table's bunked. I have to get off of it. But Tura, it's just totally glitched for me now. Look at this, another 7, another set. Sometimes he has 8s. This may be an overplay, but it also looks like bullshit. Especially since I did it so quickly. Alright. I thought it would work, I honestly did. I might have wasted that one, but I think a lot of times he's got a flush draw too. It's hard to say. I think he was tired of my bullshit, so I was trying to get him to like go off like a motherfucker with just like ace queen or something. I mean, this table's just, they're kind of letting me. Yeah, I fucked that one up. I mean, it's such a big hand. I could have just... And he raised me on the flop, so I could have re-raised to like 20. And, or no, to like 25. And stuck him. Look at this. Get a 6 and a spade draw. Backdoor straight. Hood. Hood off. You got it, brother. And we're going to lead that. Pair and a flush draw. Fold here, fold there. Call. Flush. I'm going to lead the flush. There's a nice pickup over here. Open ender. Ten's not bad. He's got to be worried about me having Jack 10. Unless he's got it. I think we check. Maybe call a bet on the river. Kind of depends how big it is. I did check awfully quickly, so I'm kind of inviting that bet. But does he have ace high? If he has ace high, like ace queen, I'm going to be pissed. God damn it! Oh, I could have stuck him. I know he would have called with that ace queen. I know it. God damn it. Oh, God, I fucked that up. How great would a queen have been on the fucking turn for the straight? Oh. God damn it. I don't like to refer things as upswings and downswings, by the way. Like, you're talking about an 11 buy-in upswing. It's not an upswing, you're just a winning player. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be an upswing. Oh, you bet small. Oh, okay. Boat over boat was trips on the flop. Turn boat, he bet calls with queen high. Hits a queen on the... You bet small, he snap calls. Yeah, I get that. Only lost 50 bibbies, could have been worse. Well, well done. You know, when you got a full house, that's pretty much usually the nuts. Losing 50 blinds isn't a big deal. Like, and here's the other thing, too. I remember watching a Doug Polk video years ago, and he did it again when he was playing Negreanu, and he was like, you're just going to get stacked. You're just going to get stacked. He's like, it's going to happen. In a heads-up match, it's going to happen 8 or 10 times. Doesn't mean shit. He's like, you're just going to get stacked. And he went off talking about how Negreanu was like, oh, I got this, or I got that, or whatever the fuck. And, of course, fucking, you know, Doug fucking destroys him. You got to realize, man, sometimes just because you know, things happen and you get stacked, it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Like, you know, and I'm not talking about the obvious example of you had kings and the other guy had aces and, you know, you got it in and, you know, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sometimes you're just supposed to lose a stack. And if you're not, it's like when you don't get caught. See, this is fucked. This table's totally fucked. I'm going to try to post behind, but I don't think I can get on this table. I think it's totally glitched. I'm going to have to restart. Well, thank God the other 50 and L came up because I can get off this table. Yeah, I think this table's totally fucked for me. All right, so we doubled and ditched over here. Yeah, like I can't post in on that table, and it's because of the disconnection and shit. Yeah, I can't get back on it. And it's such a good fucking table. I might have to restart the fucking stream because this table's too fucking good. I'm not going to wait for Big Blind. I'm just going to post and see if it fucking works. Oh, the thing I was going to say is if you're not getting caught bluffing, you're not bluffing enough. You know, you have to get caught. Appreciate you guys being here. Bankroll currently at 2262, so we're up like 110 today. Wow. Wow, this dude bluffed into two guys with a full house. Hey, I was able to get on the table. Look at that. Did you guys see that fucking hand? This guy bluffed into two guys with the exact same hand. I'm not gonna bother. Go ahead, Stu. Turn bet was like 2/3, river bet was small. Okay. Reasonable. Hey, Chloroform, have you seen any of these yet? Check this out, man. Under your channel points. Let's do this one. There's a bunch of those that you can redeem. I don't think they even cost you anything. As a sub, they don't cost you shit. just type in exclamation point in the command. So like that one was exclamation point saber, S-A-B-E-R. If you look under channel points, you'll see the list. You can also do exclamation point SC. That's sub commands, and you can play them for free since you're a sub. So don't forget that. It's nice. I'm going to check, just because he may actually show up with spades. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Wow. That's tough. So this player limp called the raise. And now he's betting when this third spade and the board pair comes off. He can have queen 10, he can have pocket 10s, he can have 5s, he can have spades. I fold. I don't think he does that trying to bluff there with just the ace of spades. I think at 10 and L especially, I think this is fine. I think he had a set, and he filled it up. Min raise. Okay. He's going to have a lot of pairs. But we have 12 outs versus pairs, so we're going to go ahead and raise. And sometimes he doesn't have pairs and he doesn't call. Wow, 10 jack. Come on, baby. Thank you. You shouldn't be 3-betting 10 jack offsuit in any circumstance. This money never would have went in. But I have way too much fucking equity against your fucking garbage range. The min raise. The min raise click. It's just so go. I'm so glad I won that one. I was happy when I just saw you at 10 jack offsuit. It's like, you're a fucking joke, bro. I used to play that way. Then I wanted to pay my bills. Oh.
Ah, come mud.
That's my favorite one. You got to read the command to understand that one. Look at this. Yep. Let's do it. I mean, I'm here because my notes on this guy are is that he has more money than sense. So, I don't think he folds anything he raises. I mean, does life get better than that? Does life get better than that? When I pulled up this table and I was like, ooh, great table, it was because of this fucking guy. Oh. Yeah, you can do it under the commands, man. Try them out. That one, reading that, it's like 2 fun facts about the Thing from Fantastic Four. 1, he's Jewish, and 2, and then you play that and it says, I come mud. And I'm adding new ones all the time, so if there's any fandoms I've left out or things you want to see, and any scene from a movie, I figured out how to clip any scene from a movie and remove the background and overlay it on the stream. I've learned how to do this. I'm very proud of it, so any scenes from movies you think I should be using, give me the suggestions. They've got to be like, at the most, like 8 seconds, right? Like 8 to 10 seconds, maybe tip tops. I mean, this guy is just, it's unbelievable. He's just never going to fold anything. That's so fucking brilliant. Oh my God. It's so great to know your targets. I've made so much off this guy in the last week, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm using the channel points because it's just like having a stream deck. I can activate it with the buttons, but yeah, you don't need to. And I think I earned one of these.
Pay that man his money.
I definitely think I earned one of those. Sitting at 23.17 now. So what is that, like 160 bucks? I like it. Yeah. 9's pretty good. I don't know if we ever see a bet here. We might have just lost to a jack, but I don't know if we ever see a bet. I want to see it. Ha Ooh, open ender. Here, he earned himself one of these. Make the straight. I'm gonna go ahead and check. It's kind of weak. There's a lot of 2-pair combos, King Jack. A lot of outs on this table. This one. Just gonna bet small. I want to see if he raises. He might. He can have a full house sometimes. Check. check. Ah, called me. Thought he'd raise. What'd you have? 9-9? Not bad. Reasonable. It's actually a better call than you think it is. Ooh, perfect number. 23-23. Look at that. Aces. Queen's awful. Sometimes we lose to like ace jack here or something like that, or oh, we got more 10 and L's. I mean, normally I would get off this table, right? But I want to keep this game going. I gotta pee. I'm gonna get up in a minute here. But because this player's here and nobody's got more than like around $50, I'm just gonna go ahead and chill at this table. I'll stay deep. I definitely think we call the half pot bet. This could freak them out that I raised pre-flop and then didn't c-bet and then called. This is my problem here. Sometimes the jack is behind, but a lot of times we win. A lot of times we win. You gotta understand what people are thinking. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a leak. All right, let's get back on it. Hey, Wildcat, friend of the stream there, Eric. Why aren't you watching, buddy? And why aren't you at a full stack? What are you doing? You're better than that. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on this because if Stu comes back, I'm going to leave this table, I think. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm risking the full stack, but I want to be in there to play against this guy. Although, let me look at the 50NL lobby. He only plays one table at a time. Only plays one table at a time. We're at 23:32. Do I have 10NLs I can get on? Yeah, I gotta get off this one. Yeah, fuck this table. It's just too shallow. And I'm too deep. Like when you have the biggest stack of the table, it's nice, but when everybody else doesn't have a full stack, it's like it's a waste of fucking time. Yeah, Stu's back. I think I have to ditch this one. That sucks. Going by my own rules, I have to. So, yeah, I'm gonna ditch it. I'm gonna play it safe. I'll get him. I'll get him in other spots. Thing. Stu every days. Look at that 6 on the turn. Oh, I gotta wait 9 minutes on this one. Eight on the riv. Oh, you can't have pocket fours? You didn't have shit. You had like nothing going. Got a 10 and L here. Oh, wow, look at the 4, 4, 5. 5. This is the shittest table of all the shit tables. Yeah, we'll get more tables up. I'm gonna get back on that 6 max. I'm next in line. And, yeah, we just gotta wait like 9 minutes before we can get on Annapurna again, the 50 and L. And I can't believe people aren't like jumping to get on that other table. Fold, fold, fold. Did I win that last one? No. Ten ball. I think we can bet the 10. It's almost close. I need a taking a break screen. I'm gonna come up with one where it plays like highlights and things like that, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not like it would be hard to do. I just have been lazy. You know, just like a be right back screen, you know? Could easily do that. we at? We're at like 180 bucks a head. Nice. Oh, there's a 10-0. Sweet. We're not gonna wait. Check, fold, fold. Okay. It's silly, but why not? We can be silly. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot just to try to protect my hand. I know every days will keep drawing, but I want to charge those draws. If I get raised here, obviously I can fold. Sometimes Stump actually has an ace and he's playing it safe. But I mean, I could just have a set, right? And if he has like ace-jack, he might not want to continue. Every day, I think, though, he should be on the draw more than anything. So he does like to do tricky shit. I could have just checked this one. So his raise should be just only strength, and it's so small, I'm just going to let it go. It's just kind of weird. I could have just checked it. Queen's bad. Check. 4 no good, sir. On the river. Come on. Not quite. I don't know if it's bluffable. I mean, obviously, like, any pair is not going to... I didn't need to bluff. What does I have against, like, 10 jack and shit? 5, 6, 10, 10 jack. Look at that. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Let's go. I gotta wait 2 minutes to get on this one. Annapurna South. I gotta wait 2 minutes. I'm not playing this table, I'm just keeping an eye on it for the seat. I gotta wait a minute. Make the king. 47 seconds. $33 seconds. $19 seconds. Oh, and there's a better seat that just opened up. Oh, don't tell me that. The fucking thing locked me out. Oh, you mother. It locked me out. It glitched. I had it, and it fucking glitched me out. You son of a bitch. It won't let me. It won't let me select the seat. Damn it! And it was letting me take the seat before I could take it. Motherfucker. All right, we got a 6 max. Fold that one. I can't believe it got glitched out like that. That's so frustrating. It's not like there's 20 games either. There's fucking 3 or 4. Damn it, I can't sit down at this fucking table now. Son of a bitch. Man. Glitched. Okay. Ugh. Fill the gut shot when I'm getting floated. Now I'm praying that he has a fucking 8. Hey, first hand on the 6 max. As King. Antmaster sitting there for 19 minutes. We are going to 3-bet. Getting the price already. If you want to get it in, go ahead and jam. Yeah, I felt like this one was... Look at how good I am. I felt like this was bad for me. He's going to be pissed that he only got fucking $3 out of me. That's funny. That's really funny. Got good value out of these 8s. Ace on the turn isn't the biggest concern. The biggest concern is the heart, so we're going to check back. Fucking gutted it. The bitch of it is he's going to bet King Queen the same way, especially with the King of Hearts. It's annoying. Fold. I probably need to eat, but I don't want to stop playing yet. Ugh. Not that I have to stop playing to eat, but I gotta make food. Didn't prepare my meals ahead of time. Ooh, I gotta go to the grocery store today too. I mean, that's true. You're on Bovada, you get put on and play where you are, but you can always look at the table and be like, if all the big stacks are on your left, you can just be like, fuck this table and just get off of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you got to stay on waiting lists and sit down and decline tables. It is harder on Bovada because you can't bomb hunt, or, you don't know your targets and all like that, but just try to have the bigger stacks on your right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the bigger stack here, not here, So, in normal gameplay, that's the move. But you can't really bum hunt, but you can make sure that the money ends up on your right-hand side. It doesn't have to be all the money, just like most of it, The fuck is this? I mean, I have notes that say I've only seen him do that with aces and kings. Not like I'm calling with ace-4 suited, but whatever. Ugh. Too much equity, man. If you got me beat, go ahead and get the money in. Now the 7 comes off. Trip jacks! How do you... 22 blinds. You're the worst fucking bro. This is the worst fucking player. Oh my god. I'd have gotten it in at any point. Ugh. And this player's hilarious. They do like the dumbest shit. Like min bets and min re-raises and just stupid shit. I'm gonna check the turn here. I don't know Curry as a bluffy guy. Yeah, you can have it, man. Ugh. Man, how long have I been on this fucking table? Over 2 hours? Jesus. Oh, yeah, I need to eat. Deuce is no good. Chicky, chicky. Yeah, I think I'm losing focus because I'm hungry. Look at this, and all these players left. Ba, 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 ba. Limp, limp, limp. Snap calls me. I think we're just avoiding a club. I mean, he limped. He could have anything, right? I think we'll just check. Yeah, we're good. That's just fucking... That's just comedy right there. Should have bet the river. But that really would have been just to fuck with him. Yeah, I need to eat for sure. I had a little sandwich a little while ago, but I haven't eaten much. I'm kind of, not really dieting, but I'm kind of limiting my calories. So I'm losing weight. Just need to feel a little healthier. Ugh. just going to call it. Let's see where we're at. 2319. So I'll do the math before the stream ends, but yeah, we're up a good amount. We're up over 160. So that's nice. And not bad for like, I guess that was like 2.5, 3 hours of play. Pretty crazy. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat. I might get a nap. And then I'll be back probably around 6, maybe 7. And we'll play some more cash, man. That's the way it goes. I'm going to try to find you guys somebody I can host. I think one of my favorites